people, we apologize for that break in transmission. We sincerely apologize for that break in transmission, but we back, we never left. So therefore, we're going to leave out for comment section. Yes, I'd like to hear your own opinion. Are you of the opinion that ladies should live independently in order to discover themselves, self-discovery? Or you don't have the opinion and say, make woman not try it on her own. So immediately she's done with school, or immediately she's done with, anything we say she they do, make she use small, enter family house, remain in family house until her husband come and carry her to husband house. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Yes, let me know your opinion in the comment section. With that, I believe we go to come up from that particular story, enter the very story. And like we said, our very own Tonto Dike in the news. Yes, our very own Tonto Dike in the news. And believe it or not, this is for something that a lot of people never saw coming. This is for something that it took a lot of people by surprise. Joy, I mean, Tonto Dike's story, did you expect it at all?
I did not expect it at all. I'm telling you, Osita, I am surprised as you are. Many Nigerians are surprised. They said, are you serious? Are we seeing this, or are we imagining it? Somebody said, I beg, what is the name of this movie? I'm telling you. So calm down, make I tell you now what really happened with Tonto Dike, because this one is something that surprised everybody. You all know that Tonto Dike was married some years back. Yes, she got married to her ex-husband in August 2015, and they welcomed their son, King Andre, in February 2016. You may not know, or you may know that she and her husband, they have separated. In fact, divorced, not even separated, divorced. They announced their divorce in July 2017 over alleged infidelity and domestic violence. In fact, you see the one we are seeing about you and Judy Austin and May, I beg that one, a small one compared to this one. No, these people on social media now, so Tonto Dike could talk her own, Andre go talking own. Everybody wants to do bass. This one not be say, Tonto Dike kept quiet. You know, not Tonto Dike now. She know they look at your face, and they tell you. So she not send anybody. After they bring, now so she they bring her own. All of a sudden, something happened. Calm down, make I tell you now what happened. No. Recently, just this week, I they tell you, this week we just passed now. We can't notice. You find out one news come online. We got a report. What was the report? That Tonto Dike had on Saturday announced a reconciliation with Churchill, her ex-husband. Olakunle Churchill is her ex-husband, and she confirmed their reconciliation. In fact, her ex-husband, confirmed their reconciliation after 10 years. 10 years. The pikin where they get don't grow, and they tell you their pikin don't grow. After 10 years, and they tell you this will not be smart, Reacting to the actress reconciliation post on his Instagram page on Sunday, Olakunle Churchill, her ex-husband, said, the conflict is behind us. While expressing surprise after years of separation from his son, he noted that the purpose of this reconciliation is to co-parent and not to be as a couple. Our ex-husband said, I was surprised when I received a call for the first time from my son, calling me daddy. It was deeply touching and a reminder that what God cannot do does not exist. The conflict is behind us. We are now focused on co-parenting with love, care, and a shared commitment to raising our son. I look forward to a future filled with collaboration, respect, and peace, trusting God to guide me. Hey, myself, I say, waiting me this one. Waiting be this. Make I even clap my hand, don't say, because this amebo is with me where no be small. I dey tell you, our own Tonto Dike ex-husband talk say waiting God cannot do. What God cannot do does not exist. I beg, if for your side it gets something where God no fit do, make you tell us for comment section, maybe we hear. Because for me, what God cannot do, it does not exist. No matter what the thing be, it does not exist. Well, we are happy for this reconciliation. Yes, I did tell you. We are happy. If you are not happy, that's one concern you. In fact, one actress, Judy Austin. Many of you know Judy Austin, the one who is Judy Austin now. Many of you know Judy Austin with our own May. Yul Edochie. Yes, so Judy Austin even reacted. Oh. She reacted and was congratulating Tonto Dike and all those things. And normal level now, Niger people converse, so they carry on for head. Oh. Say who send you message? Who invite you to come do congratulations? Who send you? Hey, I beg Niger people make una take am easy. Take am easy. People are happy, so allow people to be happy genuinely. And the ones that are not happy, that one consign them. And again, no, another person will be this one na fake. Faith come talk to say yes, so we are happy for this newfound faith that Tonto Dike has.
The only problem will be saying me myself I get. The problem in this is the fact that somebody categorically said that as far as she is concerned, that the Almighty God that started this reconciliation will perfect it, and the both of them are going to come back together as one amazing couple. See, I don't understand. The man in question, that is Tonto's ex-husband or Lakunle, is coming out to put it out there that they are no longer an item. This is 10 apart. I mean, I want to believe that this particular reconciliation is coming just for the sake of their son. Maybe get a mother and a father. That's what I want to believe. They've thought about it for a very long time, and they've seen even if this marriage no go really work, it no go be bad idea to give our child what is close to a balanced home. May not be like say no, in they lack any part. I want these people decide come together again. But then come no when they push them to do what they plan before. Come outside say they are no longer an item, they are not planning on coming together. That this is just for them to have an opportunity to be co-parents. That one means say she go himself go still be papa to their pikin. And this pikin now something what they say in them they pursue more than 10 years of age. So the pikin self not even be smoking. They are going to be a dysfunctional family, if I'm allowed to put it that way. Men will wish them waiting, they no wish themselves. It is something that people are able to bury the hatchet after 10 long years. I mean, this is something that should be celebrated. I know a lot of people that if I reach this particular point, in fact, they don't want to see that person again. They'll just conclude, say that person, they exist at all. But this one, they were able to reach common ground. That alone should be celebrated if I do say so myself. But the one will be saying, will come, they wish them to, come back together as a couple. I not believe that one. The only two ways I go talk to Tonto Dike and her ex-husband, that is Olakunle Churchill. The only two ways I go tell relationship. Congratulations and congratulations. Husband rightfully said to see more collaboration between them. That is for them to be focused on cooperating with love, care, and shared commitment to raising us to raising their son. So this are the only two they wish them. Make understanding they far from them. Make unnecessary battles they far from them. And those people who say they will drag them unnecessarily, they put them for talk. Those who when they make them, they talk waiting, they not even supposed to talk at all. That one, now what will they pray? Make it very, very far from them. Make it very, very far from them. Now, don't be saying me at AQC. So, congratulations are in order. We pray that they continue growing in understanding as they raise their son to be a wonderful citizen of the country. Pass like that. With that, we go tiptoe come out from inside that particular story and the very next story. And I have it. Jarvis is in the news. Yes, Jarvis in the news. If I do say so myself, I mean, if we use I check and this table will be saying she come outside comic. It has sparked a whole lot of reaction now. Jarvis, that is the ex-girlfriend of our very own content creator and streamer Peller, is coming out to make some very bold claim. Now, the Nigerian TikTok star has claimed that it is easier for women to move on quickly after a breakup than men. Jarvis made this particular claim amidst her recent messy break. Fellow Nigerian content creator Peller, speaking in a video broadcast, Jarvis said being classy and confident in herself made it easy for her to move on. It is easy for girls to move on faster after a breakup. No time. What were you expecting? I'm classy. I am everything I want to be. So it is not hard for us to move on. According to what Jarvis comments and contour. What Jarvis is saying that she has moved on, Peller appears to still be brooding over the breakup as he recently vowed never to give love a second chance. He also married a Nigerian woman. It will be recalled that in December last year, Peller was involved in a deliberate crime to end his own life, to buy himself over the threats from Jarvis. He later confirmed that they parted ways weeks after the accident. Yes, all of us remember that particular story. All of us know exactly where it take happen. We know where the thing take happen. We were there, witnessed everything. But this particular statement she made, a lot of guys actually disagreed. Even a couple of ladies also disagreed with that particular statement. Somebody said, and I quote, the person categorically said that it is much easier for men to actually move on than ladies. Somebody can't even dey drag Peller, they enter poto. Say you dey use the boy where you date, stay compare other men out there. Say if it or not, men heal faster than ladies. And somebody even come outside talk, if you know the number of breakup videos that in TikTok involving the ladies, that Jarvis would not come out to make this particular statement she made. And it's another incident I'm going to be leaving in the comment section. It's another thing that I really want to hear your own opinion on. Do you think that women actually move on? Yes, let me put it that way. Do you think men actually move on faster than men? A lady in the comment section of this particular post outright, I don't know, this is what we say she talk. That's not what we say. There might be need for us to investigate more later. But she came out and said before the end of her relationship, she already had a replacement. Wait, I don't really understand. What is she try talking about? That say the relationship never end. But they see wonders, because they said before you see wonders, you first see signs, then you see wonders. You know, signs and wonders. So she said before, I beg your pardon, before that relationship actually ended, she said she saw it and she had a replacement. That the moment the guy was calling it quits with her, she was moving to the very next person. In fact, according to she, now transition state now she just go through. She moved from one relationship to the other. She not even feel the breakup. She not even feel the loneliness. She not even for one day cry. She not even for one day share. She just does observe her. Say this relationship don't remain 50 MB. Now she can another person follow body. So she's sharing this particular story, if I'm not mistaken, to let people know that most ladies, true, it is very easy for them to move on. Me personally, gentlemen, I'm of the opinion that what actually makes people move on is not, it has nothing to do with the agenda, to the best of my knowledge. It has nothing to do with the agenda. A lot of people have the way they react to certain situations. Some people are very, very strong-hearted. Some people are good-hearted. While some people that are in relationships never loved her from the beginning. It is a very sad incident. It's not something that we're supposed to be saying in this particular year 26. But there are a lot of people that are in a relationship for one particular reason. So it is easier, it is much easier for people like that to move on if in that particular relationship. And it has nothing to do with the agenda. A lot of people become emotionally unavailable just some months or even some years into that particular relationship. So it is easier for such people to move on. Why some people have not healed from their relationship. Some people never really heal from their past relationship. They use a person relationship that my person had. Then they use and they catch cruise. That way, if it be like say no breakup happen, it go dey very easy for them to move on. So I believe these are the things that leads to people moving on, whether na male or be na female. Now, I cannot tell you for a fact that this is the category that Jarvis falls into. No, I cannot tell you for a fact. Some people are just used to heartbreak. It don't master them. They don't already position themselves. In fact, I was talking to somebody and she was considering a relationship with a guy. And I kid you not when I say this lady that is thinking about entering a relationship with a guy was already planning the breakup with that same guy. Let yourself understand. With that same guy. So tell me how, or let me say, and how relationship will never go far. You already dey plan breakup with that particular person. Any which way, we're gonna leave for this particular place. But I have to say is, I would really want to know. I would really want to know your opinion. I want to know what you think. Do you agree with Jarvis on? Tell me in the comment section. Male and female, boys and girls. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, who is the day easier for move on after breakfast, after a breakup? Who is the day easier for them to move on? Because as I don't take express ladies own, we don't hear of different cases of men immediately after breaking up with their girlfriend, they get married. I can't talk, say the person will say she been the date. Now the guy break up with them. And after the guy break up with them, in no reach 3 months, she start to see the guy wedding picture, they fly up and down. So she dey try ask people, say, as far as she's concerned, I was dating the girl with her. Because then somebody another 3 months you get married. Say the person don't date the relationship since. So if you check out, men they do their own, women they do their own. But leave me your comment. I want to hear from you. Which do you think is, the right thing, male or female? Who moves faster? Do you agree with Jarvis or do you disagree? With that, we go to come up from that particular story. Enter the very next story. Yes, we'll come on that story, enter the very next story. Now, Nigerian singer Ceeza Milli has revealed that he went to jail at some point in his career. Now, the singer, who did not disclose what led to his imprisonment, said the experience affected him psychologically. According to him, I went through a depressive stage. I went to jail. I suffered in Nigerian prison. He stated this in a recent interview in a radio station in Lagos State. Now, Milli said he was still trying to fully recover health-wise. He however explained that he's only working on losing weight for health reasons and not because of the internet trolls. Now, wetin Ceeza Milli come outside Conde Yan for this particular one. Wetin Ceeza Milli come outside Conde Yan, and he said, according to him, that he is only working on losing weight for health reasons and not because of internet trolls. He added that he is not bothered about critics or trolls. Ceeza Milli expressed gratitude to his colleagues Wizkid for collaborating with him years ago, boosting his career, and he noted that Wizkid couldn't have done more for him because he had active deals with record label then. According to Ram, the one who saying they put the word, he said Wizkid tried for me. He gave me collaborations that made me feed my family. The singer actually stated. Yes, the singer actually stated. So it is a very beautiful one, if I do say so myself. Joy.
See, you know what?
Are you there?
I'm here. I can hear you. Can you hear me, Osita? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. We do with you.
Okay. You know, when Nigerian singer Ceeza Milli was interviewed, people were surprised because it's been long we heard any song from him. A fan was saying something. A fan said, "We have not heard from you, Ceeza. All these ones you are telling us now. Waiting happened."
Of course, and that particular
How have we not heard from you? You know, he even went on to tell us that he has to tell us that he has some songs to release, but people at one time, and you're telling us now that you have some songs to release, you've not released it now. You know, and you know what led to that comment he made about Wizkid helping him? Because the host asked him a question, because somebody said that there is a rumor going on that once you are signed to Wizkid, you will not go far in the industry. And this one is a new one for me. I've not heard it before. Maybe it has been, maybe people have been rumor because circulating, but I've not heard it before. And Ceeza Milli went on to say that Wizkid helped him. Wizkid gave him platform to make money, helped him to be able to feed his family, gave him some platform to, feed his family, give him platform to make money, some collaborations, some deals like that. So he doesn't know why people will be saying that kind of thing, that once you are signed to Wizkid, the rumor that once you're signed to Wizkid, that you're not going to go far in the industry. And that is a lie. One of our fans, normal level now, FC fans, Wizkid fans, they said, this is one thing about Wizkid. He's not going to help you and come out here and start blowing the trumpet that he helped you do this, he helped you do that. He helped you on a low key. He's not the kind of person that talks too much. And that is one thing about Wizkid. Wizkid is not the kind of person that talks too much. So when you are with someone that doesn't talk too much, even with the issue of he and Sheung, one fan said, people that don't talk too much, leave them alone, because when they open mouths like this, you go surprise. And they tell you. So this is one of the actions of Wizkid that fans are still saying, this is one thing about Wizkid. He helps you without coming out to say, this did this, and he did not do that. Another person who is Adekunle said, I beg, Ceeza, we have heard what you said. But because Ceeza said something about Ayasta. Ayasta, he said that Ayasta was his school daughter in school. That is what he said. Ayasta was his school daughter. Ayasta. He was the one that discovered her talent. One of the fans that the cooler said, "We have not heard Ayasta talking about you for once. We've not heard her talking about you. So this one you're telling us, we don't know." Another fan is saying that Churchill is saying, "We want to hear from you. We want to hear something from you. It's been long we heard from you. Yes, we know that you are a talented artist. You can sing, you can write, and all that. But we want to see something new. We don't want the old we don't want the old Ceeza Milli. No, we want to see something new. We've not heard something new from you. What we are seeing now is you telling us so many stories about you and Whiskey, and that you went to jail and all that. Even the reason for going to jail, we don't know. You've not told us why you went to jail. So we want to know, why did you go to jail? Two, we want to hear something from you. Want to see something, something that we can vibe to from you. That is what fans are saying. So, Ceeza Milli, wherever you are, if you're watching us, your fans are saying that they want to hear something new from you. Although you mentioned it during the interview that you are not about to release anything now. So, but then this is coming from your fans, okay? So if you do not know Ceeza Milli, you can check him online. He had songs like some of his albums like Diamond in the Rough, Gobe, Kalakuta. Diamond in the Rough album was released in 2020. Yes, and he has also won some award, City People Music Award for Best Collabo of the Year. He also won an award of a City People Music Award for Popular Song of the Year. So if you have not heard from him, you can just look him up and then you can vibe to some of the things he has given us before. And you know why fans are saying, we want to hear from you, want to see something we can vibe to. Also, I don't know if you they follow me. Are you there?
If it's about the one of saying that we want to hear something from Ceeza, I mean, every artist that have been in limelight, every artist that is actually an artist, should be once in a while doing something that let us know that they are still very much relevant. It's gone past the time when a controversy sells, that you just depend completely on controversy. So it's not completely out of place saying we want to hear something from Ceeza Milli. But the one who beside Afi says completely out of place is that particular fan that was asking him what took him to jail. What a concern! See, it takes a whole lot for people to actually say this part of it. A lot of people like to paint themselves as saints on social media. A lot of people, if you enter their social media, you go to say they know this. And they tell you, a lot of people, if you enter their social media, you would see them as Deputy Jesus Christ. Media, people paint themselves as the best of the best. But for someone to come outside on the public space and open up by himself, letting people know that, okay, at one point in his life he was in prison, that is the ex-convict in B. I not even want to know waiting career and go there. All I can just say is everybody that sees that particular statement or that will be saying talk, anybody will say, make the person just carry out for mind, say as far, in fact, in short, men just carry out for mind, say, you're not supposed to get where you touch. Your freedom should be your number one priority. Because according to Ram, what I see for inside Nigerian prison, in March, no, if you talk and finish, your freedom should be your number one priority. Now, the one will be saying me, I take you see, but if you say now, so take you star rapper, give that particular story and enter the last but not the least story for today. Now, our very own Nigerian artist, Speed Darlington, is in the news. He made some statements. Yes, he made some statements, and some of which are actually funny. But before I get into the statements Speed Darlington made, it is still very amusing to me. At that particular point when I showed Speed came to the social media, or should I say TikTok celebrity, Peller was trying to link up with Aisha Speed. A lot of people say if you not feel rich Aisha Speed, make it reach Speed Darlington. Say two of them get Speed. You say not be by force, may you follow Aisha Speed. Say if you try Aisha Speed, you know what, may you try Speed Darlington. Speed now speed where he touch. So Speed Darlington came outside and he said categorically, he come outside and let people know. He don't get one take B. Say he got that all he got from his 3-year-old in the United States is criminal record. After in the 23 years for US, say what he carry outside na criminal record. The rapper made this particular known while comparing his achievements in Nigeria to the US. Speaking in recent video cited in on the news, Darlington, who explained that he left America with nothing, stated that he built his mansion with the money he made in Nigeria. While narrating the US took away his self-confidence because he's a black man, he said, America did not favor me. I have access to the US, but I don't want to hear all the time. America no favor me, and I'm not ashamed to say it. The only thing I have is criminal record. Arrest, arrest, arrest. Arrest is all I got from the US. So after 23 years, I told myself it's better for me to access to America and go whenever I want to see my family for maybe 10 days, 1 week or 4 days, and I will turn around and return, because American society is not easy for my mental and physical well-being. In America, my self-confidence is in the gutter. I can't even talk to girls. I lack confidence. Whenever I'm in America, I'm always lonely. If I spend 9 months or 2 years, I will be lonely throughout, which means endless. Hey God, not me go talk that one. Maybe na joy go talk endless waiting, but not be me go talk am. He say endless loneliness. Mo put am like that. Endless loneliness. Now he talk. It's not from my mouth that one. So moving on. It come outside because it's getting tiring. If I want a girl, firstly, I'm worried about myself. Is she going to laugh at me? Am I adequate? American society has an atmosphere where a black man is to overprotect himself before he can get any respect. This is not how I want to live my life.
Yes, so you have heard what Osita said about
my life.
You've heard what Osita said about Speed Darlington, and this is one thing that many black associated themselves. Yes, many black people have confirmed what Speed Darlington said about living in America, being a black person and all that, And someone said that is exactly the truth. A fan shared their own story saying that they have lived in America for years, but when they come back to their country, it's always different. It's always different. Sometimes they feel as if they are not well accepted. They feel as if they're not accepted. And why some people said, although people have different opinions, and how life have treated them outside the country. Some people said for them, life has been good for them living in America. Yes, life has been good for them living in America. For some people, it has not been good.
Everybody is black and dark skin.
Okay, so as I was saying, sorry for the break in transmission. So I want to go on to say something about, there's something else that Speed Darlington said, which I want to let people know. Speed Darlington said, I love having access to the US anytime but my mansion money with swimming pool on top came from Nigeria. That fight I had with Portable was how I finished my mansion decking. He helped me very well. That fight did not take place in Las Vegas. It took place in Lagos, Nigeria. It is better to be in a forest climbing trees and be free than be in a center of everything cage. I did not leave America with money. I'm telling you, it takes a lot for Speed Darlington to come out and say all these things he said. I'm telling you, for him to let us know that American society has an atmosphere where a black man is nothing, and he has to overprove himself before he can get any respect. And this is not how he wants to live his life. While here he amounts to something, everybody is black and dark skinned. All those things are what he was thinking before he decided to say, no. This is his life. He's going back to his country. And it takes a lot for people to make that kind of decision. I'm telling you, it takes a lot. Although, coming to the comment section, you will see fans that say positive things and negative things, which is normal. I'm telling you, when you hear some negative comments, oh my goodness, forget, you go not say this. Also, you want to say something? Am I interrupting you?
Somebody asked, and I'm still going to ask again, why be say talking about everything he regrets about the US? He's coming out to tell us that he is not able to talk to girls. Now girls carry Speed Darlington go US. What is that? What is that?
That is it though. You know what on top this thing where you talk now, I go can't make you I go can't now waiting person talk. One fan where we Kemi talk say, okay, you're telling us that going to US you cannot speak girls. Is because of those things you said online in Niger, you cannot say them if you were in America. Another fan who is Kunle said that you will come online and say you defied underage girls, and you expect to say that kind of thing in America and still be roaming the street free is impossible. You will not do that. Another fan again who is Tayo. Tayo said something. Tayo, this is what you get when you don't behave in the right way. You feel that Nigeria will accept your behavior when it is not right or when it's right. And then when you go to America, accept that kind of attitude from you and you are complaining. You should ask yourself questions before you start complaining. You see, the comment section was on fire. Although most fans were, they were also, they were also on the same page with him. Someone said that as a black man, if you don't know how to coordinate yourself well, if you don't know how to do that, it will be hard for you to even decide to stay in America for a long time. Because when you stay in America for a long time, you don't have any family, you're not making any family, maybe you're working and you don't have any loved ones, you can't go home to anybody. It is going to be so lonely for you. And it is even somebody said it is even so hard to speak to those girls you want to speak to. At the end of the day, you are left with maybe the elderly ones that will even calm down and listen to you. Those ones you want to speak to, those ones that you feel that, oh, you people may be on the same page. They are not supposed to listen to you because the system is different. That is one thing. The system is different. So everybody have their own opinion about all this thing. But at the end of the day, I would say that it takes a lot for a man to talk about, how it was with him, how hard it was with him in America, and him deciding to come down. Do you know what's it? There's what's I Some people will never decide to come back down to Nigeria. They will say instead of to go back to Nigeria, people will laugh at them. Let them stay in America. I don't know if you see people like that. They will stay there, even if the things are not working out well, they will stay there. But at the end of the day, it is your life. It is not working out well. Go back to your house. If it is working well, stay there. That's all it be. It did not work out for Darlington, doesn't mean it's not going to work out for you. It's life. Everybody with their own. How you take Siamosita? Because everybody is different. It's on their own page. No one size fits it all for everybody.
I know that if by mistake he should leave the shores of Nigeria, Sopotilo, nothing will ever bring him back. He's gone. He come outside, come talk and say, even if na mistake, even if you no planner, they just carry a come up for Nigeria, he will never come back again. But then a comment caught my attention. This particular comment said that it is difficult for somebody that is used to the Nigerian system to adjust in abroad. Now, wait till the best come outside. That the moment you're used to the way things are done in this country, then you will definitely find it hard in abroad. But the one way beside I know say no be only speed don't talk. A lot of people have actually said it that it's quite lonely overseas. It is quite lonely overseas. There is this togetherness that we share in Nigeria. I mean, you can be in this country and meet somebody for the very and you just and talk as if you know this person. Joy, you get the place where we say I dey go buy provision once for my area like this. This man shop provision. And they go there to go buy things. Like if I need this one, I'll go in shop, go collect and me and the man go greet, we go talk. It get the day when beside I go in shop to go buy something. As I reach, not be only the man, they in there, in nephew they there, some of his friends they there. As I reach there, they give me chair. We sit down, all the gist, like say no, we don't sabi ourselves for a very long time. As we just finish, they still come by, here na tata, here na ngwangu. As the person buy and come, they still carry my own, give me, say this one your own. It was just as if they've known me for the longest of time. But I was seeing those faces for the very first time. So somebody made me to understand. I do not know for a fact, but somebody made me to understand that things like this, it is hard for that side. Say they love to keep to themselves a lot. When they say they look down on you, those ones they're on their own. But even the people who say they know they look down on you, they prefer to keep to themselves. So we will not agree with the one where Speed come outside and say it can be very low there. But I want to believe the kind of lonely Speed Darlington is talking about and the kind of lonely me I'm talking about are two different kind of lonely. The main thing we'll be saying talk where we want to unanimously agree is the fact that it can get lonely in the abeg. It would be a beautiful thing. Some people have the opinion to leave Nigeria, they are never coming back. While some people have the opinion that they prefer not to even leave Nigeria permanently. They prefer the opportunity to go and come back as they please. Exactly the way we say Speed TikTok am. So Joy abeg, any other thing that more Rapper give to the program?
Now, so the thing, you Rapper give the program. Wherever you are listening to us from, please leave your comment in the comment section. Let us know how you feel about leaving the show. In fact, how you feel about Japa. You see Japa, we want to know how you feel about Japa. Do you want to stay over there when you want to go and come back? From what you heard, especially if you're someone that have traveled before. Yes, you have never traveled before, so we want to hear from you if you have never traveled before. And as it be like that, to hope you enjoyed all our story today from Tenny, our own actress, who has said one or two things about living alone as a lady. If you agree with that or not, please let us know in the comment section, because I feel you can discover your purpose anywhere. Yes, it depends on you if you are ready to face discovering your purpose, because it's not just easy to discover your purpose. So the thing being, even Tonto Dike, she surprised us, but then congratulations, we are happy. Yes, Jarvis, no problem. If you agree, no wahala. If you no agree, no problem. They have moved on from relationship, and people, most people are rooting for them that they will still come back together. We don't know, but if they will come back, hope you enjoyed our story from Ceeza Milli and Speed Darlington. As it be like that, we go leave the story for today, and we'll look forward to being you again on Wednesday. Beg, may we go first?
Yes, of course. As Joy rightfully said, we do these Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from the hours of 8 now to the hour of 9 o'clock. So on Wednesday, the same time as same as station or same social media platforms, we're going to be here. We're going to be live. Till then, do well to follow us across all social media platforms and spread the good news. Don't skip the amazing news of do well to let people know that we do this on this particular platform. Anywhere where we say you want from take watch us, we and to become a full-time family member, as we always the ring up. Now, you have to get signed up on our site. The site is www.fameidols.com. You have to get signed and follow amazing content going on the site, alongside job opportunities flying here and there. Till on Wednesday, I remain Osita, the rugged gentleman, and I day here together with
Joy, your baby girl. Good night.
We don't wake come out.